Despite having first-round buzz as a freshman at Arizona, Bennedict Mathurin returned for his sophomore year and had a breakout campaign, becoming an All-American, Pac-12 Player of the Year, and leading his team to a #1 seed. A 6'6" wing out of Montreal, Mathurin's athleticism, shooting ability, and seamless fit on most NBA teams has piqued the interest of many in the lottery. Starting it off, Ben Mathurin is one of the better three-point shooters in this class. While he took a dip in percentage from that super efficient, smaller role freshman year, he still showed off all the great footwork, clean mechanics, and ability to be effective on spot-ups off of movement, and even a few flashes on low dribbles. He's got a super high release and often elevates enough that nobody can really contest it, and as that movement shooting goes, there are only a couple others in this class that can really rival what he does.
The 16 seed Wright State. 6 to shoot. Mathurin will take it. Thank you very much.
And the infield has in basketball Bennedict Mathurin.
It's really important on the defensive side. There's Mathurin.
In a half. They scored 29 in the second half against Wichita State earlier this season.
Threes to full court press, but they're not going to do that today. Not with the way Arizona
shot a lot more threes last year. He's made 7 thus far this year, but he's been a lockdown.
You have the mop in your hand. You got eyes in the back of your head. Mathurin gets
before halftime.
He sees his shot.
But it was the strength of his character, and it was his values, his teaching.
Mathurin, he'll pull a 3. Ooh, and Tommy Lloyd and his staff and this team have been
makes. Mathurin rises and gives out.
You better believe he can.
Kyer finds Mathurin. Mathurin finally knows.
Total in the paint since then. Ben Mathurin got
The league played, and he's proven that he can.
Jamal May with a rejection on
Arizona now. Looks like a matchup.
Had to take that shot, and of course he knows.
Mathurin from D.
And now here's a mistake right here on a pick and roll coverage.
Panic under the pressure. They're actually doing the right thing. They're back cutting. They're posting up. They are not panicking.
Arizona's got to miss threes for us to win this game. Same spot. Same result.
Mathurin is a very good athlete and consistently showed this with his dunks both in the open floor and right in the face of some defenders. He didn't test at the combine, but I guess his vertical is somewhere right at 40, and he also turned heads with his speed on fast breaks. Coach Tommy Lloyd is a product of Gonzaga, and he helped turn Arizona into something like the Southwest version of the Bulldogs, and it really unlocked a lot of what Ben can do in transition.
Comes the easy one, giving it up.
Governor for the Utah Jazz.
They're able to get him in a half-court set, but they're showing some patience.
Kyer came to get it. Mathurin. He's been able to get to the lane.
You walk it up every time. You zone him.
Jamal Bain at the other end. Mathurin flushes.
I gotta give my wife credit, at least. She makes a good gun.
Bam! Oh! It's a big score in the Pac-12. 10th turnover by Stanford. Another fast break opportunity. What a pass for
Mathurin for Ketnon, chipped away by Cole. Size to lob that up there. Mathurin.
One and done that time for TCU. Mathurin takes it all the way.
Taken away. Kyer fires to Mathurin.
Time by Coloco. Mathurin is fouled. Don't encourage calls like that, please.
We haven't had a whistle yet. Another 3.
Terry with the rebound. Mathurin for 3.
After we did the Arizona-Oregon game, we got a text.
Arizona's offense had a lot of design back cuts and other easy opportunities, and Mathurin definitely benefited from it, but I really liked his timing and some of the improvisation he showed as a cutter. He and Dalen Terry had a really good chemistry working on a lot of these empty side looks, and he'd also just have these moments where he'd find the open space on the baseline for a lob, or even that TCU poster was all him reading the play, and it should be a growing asset at the next level.
Especially in the front court, a whole lot of depth without Jim Aiken Jr. again tonight. He's been a key piece.
Center. 2 top 20 teams going at it here. Arizona.
Good pass. 3 minutes of the second half. Arizona hasn't really unloaded on him yet, so it's a back and forth possession. That's a nice flex.
This first half. From the McHale Center. Two top 20 teams going at it here. Arizona, good pass.
Looking up this morning, checking. There's the whoa! What a someone. Sabella's got the strip. And then Crease, what a pass.
Now this is not a complete or fully realized strength, and it'll probably be a second before he really takes this on in the league, but you can't say enough about how he improved as a passer, especially in the pick and roll. He's not the most advanced or creative playmaker, but he did do a good job of hitting the roll man, throwing lobs, playing with more pace, and made some impressive one-handed passes.
What a pass, my goodness. Look at Oregon will only play once this year. That game will be in Tucson.
But he's been quiet. Last 5 games, he's averaging 8, almost 4 assists. Good pass.
He'll win this game now, Corey. Mathurin to Bellis. A defensive break.
We don't need to right now because we're only down 1.
And we did win there, and it's always fun to win at McHale. Look at that.
Shots early in the lane, and the defense has smothered him since. Oh, beautiful dive down.
First player's hand. Let him make the play.
Screens on him, or he'll drill it.
Mathurin, there is Crease. And I know for a fact the Michigan coaching staff is encouraging him to shoot. Pass by
Now to some of his improvement areas. Defensively, he's a work in progress. I wouldn't say he was bad or that this is a wildly pressing issue, but he definitely left more to be desired. In starting off the ball or in help, there were just too many moments where he was standing straight leg, caught ball watching, or a step behind, and there were also a few more plays to be made in passing lanes and help side than actually came to fruition. He's not the most fleet of foot containing the ball, especially against the more natural creative guards. Thought he was fine against wings, but he'll need to do a better job of navigating screens first and foremost, and also cleaning up a lot of his closeout.
transition pull-up three-game. James from deep.
Andy Sandomas, because of the great ties they have with Tommy Lloyd and Gonzaga.
Oh, nice finish. Hunting someone to hit. That was a 7th offensive rebound for Tennessee. Man.
Pick and roll game and spread the floor.
It's 4 assists for Tubelis now. 4. That's your big fella. One of them.
They run their set. They look for the mismatch. They take clean looks.
De Silva bends on.
And it's like a vertical drive, and that beautiful.
With exuberance, playing with joy, playing with happiness. That's what we're seeing right now from a lot of
Jaime Jaquez off to Jules Bernard. He's been hot.
this has been a spectacular sign of good health.
Campbell got it. A 3.
Just not sure where you would go from the Conference of Champions.
He's another guy who deserves some of that benefit of the doubt because of his tools, but he also had a lot more great moments than some others you might have wanted to see more from on this end. I wouldn't describe the defense in 3-and-D to be quite as prominent here, but there's reason to at least not be super concerned, if not somewhat encouraged.
Shot clock inside of 10. Jaquez.
And Coloco playing way off. Everyone else is going to deny and top lock, try to drive everything back.
Jaquez got a deflection. 2-on-2. Bernard going to take it.
Come together as a team and make it happen.
For Arizona after Stanford scored the game's first points. Here's Walker on the block. The help side defense. Of course, Pella Larson played with Plummer last year, and I told Pella that.
This game so far, Jones lived up to the hype.
Jules Bernard against Mathurin in a tough spot.
Way to slow Arizona down. Good defense.
Something that'll certainly dictate his overall upside is his ability to create for himself. The handle, comfortability, and ISOs and the scoring creativity across the court, especially in the mid-range, just isn't quite there yet. Now he's still just 19 and has shown some things both this season at Arizona and last summer with the Canadian U19 squad, but it's another work in progress for sure. I don't think this keeps him from being effective or even really good, but it could be the difference in choosing between him and some of the other top wings and off guards.
All social media channels. Mathurin, superb. On 6 on the shot clock and that floater. Jones, the grad transfer from Coastal Carolina.
Possession, that's tremendous. Not quite Mike D'Antoni, but getting closer.
Mathurin.
Mathurin, still only one field goal attempt. Here's his second, and he's on.
Stacking up both points and rebounds is Jamal Shea.
Wow.
And
under control and knocked that one down off the glass.
Mathurin.
Good for 8th in the conference. Meanwhile, Arizona's 0 for 4. They finally get a bucket here.
Others will, they'll let their team play, and it seems like Arizona's going to continue to play.
Played them at the end of the first meeting with Arizona. They felt like they had some really good looks.
Go big, and then they go really big with Toloco and Ballo on the floor at the same time.
Mathurin, a little.
I think Ben Mathurin can realistically be on that lower end of the borderline all-stars if things work out in his favor and he's in a great situation. And then floor-wise, he has the attributes to be an easy rotation wing for years and years, with the levels he reaches as a self-creator and a little defensively kind of dictating where he lands on that scale. Comparison-wise, he reminds me of a less explosive and mid-career Jason Richardson, with shades of some of the best versions of KCP as well.
Felton in the paint. Posey runs him off it. There's intercepts. Richardson with 10 in the quarter. Up and under 2. Richardson scored. Ellis with 24. You'll be on red hot shooting. 11 of 14. 13 points. 7-foot very skilled, plays inside and out. And just needs his body.
He was 8 for 8.
And then Jennings.
Just to beat the Bucks of the Jazz. Hood blocked by.
They can took it over now to KCP. Little ball fake. Mid-range is going to be the first shot.
To me, Bennedict Mathurin is a pretty solid choice as a lottery pick. His combination of athleticism, shooting, upside as a passer, and workable defense is a pretty easy sell. He should make a contribution early and often wherever he lands on draft night and add to Canada's growing collection of league talent.
O'Shea gon' be the first, so I'll forever be the second. Who rep Lamar Park is something you ain't got a question. They like, damn, grown up, better than we expect.
You can sit up on my show.